Today we'll be talking about the struggles our children face in the society. Four things to discuss today. Number one is peer group. Two is inferiority complex. Three is sicknesses through diseases. Four is bullying of children. We'll pick the number one peer group. This is a constant struggle children encounter on daily basis. You see, sometimes they are ridiculed and almost persuaded to forsake the God of their fathers and are pushed and pressurized into doing something they do not want to do or something they were not taught to do. Before long, you see an obedient child suddenly turning to be a disobedient child. What causes it sometimes you'll be asking? Some of these pressures are coming from their pressure group, their friends, the type of friends they keep. As parents, we need to take serious cognizance of the type of friends our children keep. You know, peer groups can go a long way to change the character of a child. As a parent, know the type of children, know the type of friends your children keep. Are they those who show them the way? Are they those who can help them to learn, let's say, learn mathematics, learn English language, learn good values attached to their lives? Or are there friends who always take them to party, who always take them to places that they are not supposed to be? Let's watch out for the kind of friends our children keep. It will go a long way to help us. Secondly, bullying. This is when a child is deliberately forced into any form of unpleasant, either physically, verbally, psychologically, because of faith, talent, or looks. They are constantly harassed through name calling, hitting, threats, mockery, and many other ways that hurts. Sadly, some children end up with deep emotional scars when they are being abused, when they are being forced to do what they are not supposed to do. Sometimes you see most of our parents, those especially that gives birth to plenty children, they'll carry their children and give to one auntie or one uncle. You see, those children will end up being bullied, will end up exhibiting an attitude that they are not supposed because of fear of what my auntie would do or fear of what my uncle would do. They will go ahead and misbehave and do what they are not supposed to do. Sometimes these things has pushed many children into cultism. It has made them to become drug addicts. Sometimes you see some uncles that smoke, they will just call a child and test it. Because of fear, that child will test it and start smoking. Ordinarily, that child cannot exhibit that behavior if not that maybe the uncle instigated fear in that child and that child committed what is not supposed to commit at that particular point in time. Sometimes some young people are made to believe that they can only find relief and comfort in drugs. You see, when the thing is about to hit them, they will be looking for money to go and buy either cigarettes or go and buy drugs or something else. They will be behaving abnormally because they have been taught on how to live in the negative rather than in the positive. When their emotions or feelings are hot, they turn to drugs to suit their pains and often become addicted to drugs. We should look into who and who we give our children to stay with. Number three, inferiority complex. This makes bullying very easy when a child is feeling inferior of what, where, and how it's supposed to be. You'll be thinking, oh, I'm supposed to be like this, I'm supposed to be like that. Oh, my child does not, my mother does not have this or that. You're feeling inferior about yourself. It affects the children and makes bullying very easy. When a child feels less human among his peers, he is vulnerable, easily deceived and manipulated. You see? So we should be very, very careful. Talk to your children to feel comfortable by who they are and not by feeling inferior among their peers. They should be contented with what they have. Sicknesses and diseases, sometimes children they will fall sick. This could make a child doubt his safety in God, especially when the sickness persists or deteriorates. Family issues as well as unrest in the society can also make children feel very insecure. The question now is, how can we help our children to overcome all these struggles? Number one, in the midst of all these confrontations faced by children, it is important that parents should ensure that their children are secured. Tell them that God is all they should focus on. In making friends, they should ask God. This is what we call the cement of the spirit. Let them be able to discern between good and evil. Let them ask God, this person, is it worthy to be my friend? Is it going to lead me to the right path? It is our sole responsibility as parents to constantly remind them, our children, that God remains the only source of life and safety in the world. Teach them the word of God convincingly. Let them know about his credibility in keeping his promises. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Don't say it does not concern me. It matters a lot. Talk to your children about God. Show them the way of the Lord. Help them to wake up very early to pray. Help them to align themselves with what the Word of God says. At the end of the day, they will develop self-esteem, self-value on themselves. They will not be children who will not be able to stand among their peers. Teach them how to take decisions so that they will not be easily carried away or easily deceived by their peer groups. Teach them to take proper care of themselves so that they will not be able to be catch up with any diseases that flies. All these struggles children face, there are plenty of them. But as we have talked about peer groups, you see, evil communication corrupts good manners. We should take it as our responsibility, sole responsibility, to find out what our children are doing, the peer groups they follow, friends they keep both at home and in school. It will go a long way to help us control and avert some of the dangers that our children are facing in the society today. If you like this video, go ahead and share and subscribe. As we continue, you'll be richly blessed. I know that lives are being touched. Some parents' eyes are being opened as we proceed in strategic parenting. There's a great gain when you train your children well. You'll be the number one partaker of the great reward that will accomplish it. God bless you. Till we come your way next time. Bye.